my friends, very warm greetings to you from India, to all my poet friends in India and abroad, and to all the viewers and listeners and lovers of poetry. I thank Mr. Preet Nambiar for organizing such a beautiful festival, the Panorama Literature Festival, and I would like to recite a few of my poems for you. The first one is called Campaign Grounds of Upcoming Elections. Lives becoming total campaign grounds. Occupied territories for everybody either born here or with status, which meant holders of permanent papers a step away from citizenship. People with status to vote, refute, argue, speak, they too complain of lives becoming total campaign grounds, of being manipulated by strange, vetoed interests, vested interests, also of one's own ethnicity. And with so much complaint, so many issues of lives becoming total campaign grounds, may we ask what precisely is the election that we are talking about. So this is not just about one election, but about many elections coming up in my state and abroad and in so many places. The other one is called Locating the War. And this is where the war is being fought silently, invisibly, with no guns or very distant sporadic shootings. And this is where the war is being fought silently, invisibly, with no guns or very distant sporadic shootings. This is not the war which is openly erupted and is flowing in rivers of blood in the beautiful land of Africa. It's being fought inside and over people's lives, over a kind of control that does not get talked about in official languages of the world. Not even in unofficial dialects. It's made up of very strange colors. The dear and abducted colors, and those of various shades of the night, of strange night patrols of fear, of eerie lights of imported torches, being thrown on people's faces, on the faces of people in transition, kept longer in transition, way longer in transition, people whose transit time, travel time has been extended indefinitely and without a reason, asking for a kind of surrender others are not being asked for. And this is precisely where the war is, in its sporadic pockets of discrimination. So this is also to an extent a political and an immigration poem, and I wish to read for you a poem that is about love and gender, and it's called Having My Rights in His Pockets. Okay, let's say this is what happened. I deeply loved my husband, he didn't, for he so bartered my rights in return for power vestment in him. But it's more complicated than this. Friends, it's more complicated than this, way more complicated, for such politics was played in this marriage which is hard to spell out in my coming out in winning colors. Shouldn't be made up of the proof or having to prove that he loved me, although he loved much more having my rights in his pockets. So this is about